Welcome back to the channel. Let's get after it.
Oh, it's about to hit that tractor.
I certainly wouldn't keep driving towards that thing. I'd be turning around and going the other direction.
Okay guys, another glitch found in Lebanon. أول شيء لقينا هيدا الضوء بالسما، فكرنا شيء بس طلعت طيارة. But the weird thing is that this airplane is not moving. هيها مبينة واقفة ما عم تتحرك. حارجيكم another video. Look at it. Maybe عم تتحرك كتير على البطيء or it's not moving. So this was so weird. As you can see, this airplane is not moving.
I think that was just the direction that she was driving, moving towards it. Just give it the impression that it was stuck in the air. I think if you stood still and filmed it, you'd be able to see it moving. That's a lot of the problems with these videos that you see of airplanes stuck in the air. There's too much movement from the camera to really get a good perspective on where the airplane's sitting and how it's moving in relation to the other objects around it in the frame.
This is out of pocket. Why are we just now finding out in 2023 that A's grow on trees, bro? Bro, look at that. He really picking A's off a tree, bro. Bro, look. Crack, it's an A. Bro, when you crack these eggs open, bro, seeds come out.
Oh my God.
So this whole time, bro, you telling me the eggs that we've been eating, bro? Oh, man.
Security footage of the explosion of the Georgia guidestones. I was just sent this by someone who was able to access the security footage, and this is the only video out so far. This is probably the first place you're going to be able to see it. And as you can see from the aftermath footage, this monument is pretty well destroyed.
Do y'all think the Georgia guidestones were destroyed on purpose? Because I do. What do you think?
It's already been 1 month since Jamie Foxx was hospitalized for an undisclosed medical condition, and now there are mixed messages circulating about his current condition. On April 11th, Foxx experienced a medical complication, according to a family statement posted by his daughter, Corinne Foxx. Foxx was in Atlanta, Georgia, filming a new Netflix movie co-starring Cameron Diaz when he was taken to the hospital. The actor quickly received an outpouring of support from his Hollywood peers, from Kerry Washington to LeBron James to Jennifer Hudson. And last week, Foxx spoke out for the first time since his hospitalization, taking to Instagram to thank fans and his peers for their well wishes. Some newer reports have used unnamed sources to claim that his inner circle is, quote, preparing for the worst, but his friends, family, and managers who have remained tight-lipped on his condition and recovery are indicating that he's improving.
I'm still convinced that the Jamie Foxx thing was side effects from a certain medical procedure that he had performed probably multiple times. You have one procedure and then you go back and you have a follow-up and then you have a boosted follow-up, if you get what I'm saying. I mean, this is just confirmation for what we all knew the military was doing already. You would think that the government would get the best prices on stuff, but they literally will spend the most amount of money and get the largest contract so that they can line their pockets with the overflow.
Have you heard the conspiracy theory that Prince Harry is not Charles's son?
Oh, I haven't. That's crazy, though.
So Princess Diana and Charles's marriage wasn't the best at times. It was rocky. There's a lot of cheating between both of them and everything. And around the time that Prince Harry was born, she had a writing instructor named James Hewitt.
Okay.
And he looks so much like Prince Harry. They both have the red hair.
Yeah.
This is them side by side.
Oh, wow. That's
Like-
crazy.
And then if you look at Prince Harry and his brother William,
Yeah, they look nothing alike.
like half brothers, I could see that.
Mhm.
But he actually released a book in like 1995
Yeah.
talking about his and Diana's relationship, but he did say that he's not Harry's father. But to me personally,
Yeah.
I think they're BSing.
No, it seems very sketchy. I mean, like they
To keep up appearances.
100%. No, 100% would believe it. If it came out tomorrow, like they got a DNA test and it was like he's not.
This is going to seem somewhat contradictory. I left this in here for a reason, specifically to ask this question. Who cares? Why is everyone so obsessed with the royal family? You know, they're treated like celebrities. They don't do anything good. Every 6 months, there's another scandal coming out of the palace. I don't get the fascination and the obsession with them, especially here in America. Being obsessed with British royalty, it just seems kind of stupid. Another stupid camera glitch.
Mandela effect.
I know I'm not tripping, y'all. I know I'm not tripping. This is a microwave. That is an aluminum pan. It's an aluminum pan in the microwave. This is just cooking the food. I know I'm not tripping. It's not sparking.
My best guess on this is that there's some sort of coating on that pan that's keeping it from throwing sparks. I've even seen aluminum paper that you would wrap a burrito in at the gas station. You know, I've accidentally stuck that in the microwave before, and it don't take long to let you know that it doesn't need to be in there. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, I'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe and come back to join me tomorrow. I make a new video just like this one every single day. Those are really cool looking. I don't think they should release those into the ocean. It would be pretty Avatar-esque if we're out in the ocean in 50 years and everything's glowing under the water. But we should probably stop playing God and messing with animals' DNA.
There's a theory that we haven't ever been to outer space because of a transparent barrier that surrounds our entire world, and that past this barrier isn't open space or a vacuum, but water. Now, it all might sound crazy, but back in 1962, the US government launched a couple of nukes into the sky to allegedly test out the atmosphere's reaction to them, or that's what they want us to believe. But some say they were actually trying to see if they could crack that invisible barrier. Ironically enough, this program was called Operation Fishbowl. This theory is further speculated, as many have said that if you look at the stars with your own eyes, or zoom in on them with a camera, it seems to be twinkling or shining through a liquid-like substance. As rocket enthusiasts have observed, that rockets we have launched do seem to hit an invisible ceiling that causes a ripple-like effect that you would see in water.
Man, all this flat earth stuff is starting to confuse me. I'm a very logical-minded individual, and there's a lot of logical explanations for a lot of the claims that flat earthers make, but then there's a lot of logical claims that flat earthers make that make no sense on the science side of things. So, I don't know, it's murky water to tread in. I'm on the fence about everything whenever it comes to that stuff. I certainly wouldn't be going outside. They probably need to call animal control because it looks like that thing has rabies or something. It doesn't look like it's thinking. It looks like it's just acting.
Big Black admitted that he sold his soul to the devil and that he worships Satan. Just take a look at all these clips.
You know, there's a real history of the devil in rock and roll. It goes all the way back to like Elvis was everyone said he's playing the devil's music. What was that great song, The Devil Went Down to Joe? Oh, so You know, had we sold our soul to the devil? How else can you explain us being here?
Giving a rock award tonight. Who wants to pray to the devil with me? Who's in with me? Come on, hey. Let me see those horns. Let me see those horns. Metal, 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 metal. All right. Now take the hand of the person next to you. Come on, Leighton. Dear Dark Lord Satan, hope everything's good with you. I'm doing fine myself. Just want to say hi and ask you to grant tonight's nominees continued success in the music industry.
Stay in school. Or you can just do what we did and sell your soul to rock and roll. Now look at what we can do.
Jack Black has always kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and I could never put my finger on it. I haven't seen any of these clips here before, the Jack Black stuff, but it doesn't surprise me at all. There's always been something about him that I felt was a little off.
In the reflection, she seems to take a look toward the man in the video, but her actual body seems to remain completely
That's too easy to fake to be given any kind of credibility. All you'd have to do is just take the one video clip, cut it in two, play one a little bit before the other so that they don't line up, put you a mask in the middle of it.
7 years after South Australia did it, Victorians will finally get digital licenses. Drivers in Ballarat will lead a 6-month trial of the technology and its privacy protections before the rest of us in 2024.
Secured with a QR code that refreshes every 90 seconds and a moving hologram, Victoria's crack at making a digital driver's license is ready to hit the road.
This is just such a glorious day, and I can't wait. I just can't wait.
From June onwards, people can register their interest if they've got a full driver's licence.
Let's just get on with it. Let's do it. New South Wales have had digital driver's licence for 4 years.
Drivers will have to apply through the Service Victoria or VicRoads app.
I think it makes a lot of sense. I know I was chatting with my friends. We're all thrilled.
We're all thrilled. Anytime you see politicians that giddy and excited over something, that should be a red flag. Your alarm bell should be going off right now. I'm going to give you a scenario that's very likely to play out as to exactly why I don't like this stuff. All right, imagine you're at a bar one night, hanging out with a buddy. You've had a few too many to drink. Somebody bumps into you, smarts off. You have words back and forth. Things get out of hand. Y'all end up causing a scene in the bar. You get the law called on you. Nothing major happens. You get a little slap on the wrist. You go to court and pay a fine. No big deal, right? A couple weeks later, it's Friday night. You get off work. You want to go grab you a 6-pack at the local gas station, go home and drink them and relax and watch some TV. But whenever you go to show your digital ID, it says no alcohol allowed because they can update that thing in real time. And you just got in trouble for drinking. So now the government says you can't have it anymore for a little bit because you've been a bad boy. I'm not taking those chances. They have enough control over us already. That would be fun. I know that that's turbulence because they're clearly driving through some sort of storm cloud, but it kind of looks like it could have been another camera angle from that video yesterday where the guy opened the door at 700 feet.
Scariest conspiracy theories in the world that will seriously change your life. This shows a list of all the conspiracy theories in the world from the top, the most well-known, to the bottom, the darkest of the dark that will change your life. And welcome back, guys. Of course, as you know by now, in this series we're going from the top to the bottom, so I don't even know what part this is, but let's go. I don't like this one. I don't like it. This is Solipsism. Genuinely, if you suffer from paranoia, anxiety, or anything like that, just don't watch this. Like, I actually mean it this time. Right, so you are the only real person. Everyone around you is literally an NPC, so am I. Wait, what? This is what Solipsism is, just have a little read. I believe that only one's mind is actually sure to exist, which is true.
I think we've all experienced that at one point in our life whenever we were young. I know I used to wonder, if I leave a room, does everyone stop moving and talking until I come back? Because I wasn't there to see them, so how could they be moving? But I think every child has that kind of idea in their head whenever they're little, and you grow out of it, unless you're a psychopath.
What the is that?
Just a giant creepy crab.
You're kidding! It's so huge! Oh my god!
That's a big one. You want to drop it? I want to eat it, but I don't know how to. Yeah. Oh.
Weren't those Japanese murder hornets supposed to be a big issue? Happened around the time of the pandemic. They were talking about all those murder hornets, and this was supposed to be like a big issue, and it just never amounted to anything, thankfully.
Most of y'all know how I feel about my neighborhood, right? And how it's a simulation. Like, literally all the houses are the same, right? Why the are all these white cars like dead ass?
Why is she posting a video saying it's strange that all the houses are the same when she chose to buy a house in a neighborhood where all the houses are the same? Ain't nothing creepy about that except for the lady's logic.
1 minute, bro. They scared. Oh my God. First of all, we all know how the dollar bill be having so many subliminal messages behind it, bro. Now, bro, fold your dollar bills up just like this right now, bro. And then look, I'm about to point it out to y'all. Do y'all see this, bro? Hold on. Bro, look what the dollar bill look like, bro. What do y'all see?
That's crazy.
Bro, this is crazy. Look, I had to zoom in real quick, bro. Do y'all see the details of the mint? The mint means face, by the way, because I'm from Philly, you feel me? But look at that. Look at the eyes. Bro, that's a reptilian, bro. That's a reptilian.
That looks pretty convincing. I'm gonna say on that, and I don't believe in reptilians and all this stuff until I get proof. It's just another conspiracy theory to me. But as much symbolism and planning and detail went into creating that dollar bill, I'm gonna say that's not on there by coincidence or an accident. I feel like that was designed that way. So there's something to that face.
Michael Jackson's voice was at Zen Prince College graduation. Right there.
James Hendrick Sovereign. Brandon Azama. Ryan Dennis. Neil Christopher Connor. Allison Eleanor Kaplan.
There he goes. There's Prince. There is Prince.
Man, that was just somebody speaking in a high-pitched voice. And if you go look on YouTube, you can find videos of Michael Jackson, or at least a video of Michael Jackson speaking in his normal voice. He didn't speak in that high pitch regularly. That was his stage voice. If he had faked his passing and he was trying to hide, he would be speaking in his normal voice. He wouldn't be speaking in the voice that everybody in the world would recognize.
This is a vantage point you don't often see. We're on board a freight train just outside Ciudad Juarez, Mexico, and we're headed into the city right now, which is one of the border cities in Mexico that a lot of folks, including many migrants that you can see here on this freight train, are hoping to use as their last stop before crossing into El Paso and ultimately into the U.S. Many of these folks tell me they've been on here not hours, but days, several days, running low on food and water, but hopeful that it'll get them to their final destination, which for them is...
I don't want to go on a rant here, but that's propaganda. I feel bad for those people as human beings, but they need to turn around and go home. You know, I've been saying stay out of the oceans, but it looks like you can't go in the water anywhere.
Following along, we've been investigating BlackRock. How BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street collectively own majority stakes in almost every company in America. This is the media group, big pharma, energy, green energy. They've obviously got big tech, got airlines, they've got shipping, railways, and automobiles. They've got all the big banks, got food and beverage. They own the shit out of our water supply and utilities. They've even got hospice care, funerals, and cemeteries. So why isn't this considered monopoly? That's a good question. I think I know the answer. Because these are technically asset management firms, meaning they manage assets for customers like you and me. And it's not actually their shares, it's the customer's shares. But the thing is that when you sign up for a Vanguard account or you put your shares with BlackRock or State Street, you sign over your voting rights, and so they control all the voting rights all across all of these industries that I just showed in order to elect the boards of directors, influence who becomes the executives, and pull a shitload of sway across all of corporate America and beyond. And as far as I can tell, most of America doesn't even realize that it's happening, and the people that do know about finance just think it's normal.
It's not normal. It's been normalized, but it shouldn't have been. And in case you're wondering why every company in this country gets involved in political debates and creates more and more division with their statements, now you know. They have an agenda. BlackRock has an agenda.
So this is from one day when I was vacuuming my room when I was living in Australia, and I vacuumed behind a cushion that was on my floor and sucked up a funnel web spider, which is one of the most deadly spiders in the world. This was a pretty big one. It was just in my bedroom. I hysterically cried for about an hour and then didn't sleep in my room for 3 days, so that's on Australia. Oh my.
I'd be scared to turn the thing off, thinking it might be able to figure out how to climb back out of there. Well, guys, that's the end of this video today. I know it seems like a short one, and I didn't have a lot to say on some of the videos, but if I had left in all of the times that I had to stop and cough from being sick, this would be a 45-minute long video. So talking's been a little bit difficult, but I was trying to hang in there and still give you guys a video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.